One of the things that this conversation brings up is boundaries. Boundaries in ministry, I think, are there to help maybe prevent burnout. And I think a lot of pastors are unable to say no, and maybe that's because they're the single pastor in a church and they're doing everything. Or maybe sometimes there's a pride thing, you mentioned, Cliff, or a need for notoriety or whatever it is that just keeps us going and going and going. What are some healthy boundaries you think that are key to avoiding burnout?
I think we really have to build relationship. So with our senior pastor, with our elders, with the folk that have the ability to help us, there has to be an accountability and an openness. There's some real practical things, whether it be, really gating how many nights out you are doing a week, how many Sundays you're on in a row. For me, that's not just a preaching pastor thing. That's a worship leader thing. Sundays come every week, but I don't think they should come every week for a preaching pastor or a music pastor. You've got high seasons, if you want to call them that. You've got busy seasons. And if you don't take those pockets with your family and for yourself, you miss one, you're almost dead. You have to be really disciplined in your own life. Like if you're not discipling, yourself, your wife, and I use that lightly, but I know our wives disciple us as much as we do them. But if you're not discipling your kids, oh my, that's a disaster area. And that's why I believe Scripture says, if a qualified elder is discipling his own family well.